Hi there. My name is Mireille Lepelblad. I'm also known as Mimi. Welcome to my presentation on water and why water is so good. Now, before I jump into everything about why water is so good, just a little bit about me. Just in case you've never seen me before or you've not heard of me before, I am a certified health coach and I've been one since January 2017. Now, I'm married and I have three lovely girls whom I love to bits. I live in Coventry in the UK and I am passionate about anything that's health related. And I also love sharing what I know with others. Hence this presentation on water, which is one of the, vital things in life. So, why is water so good? Here is a little overview of what I'll be covering in this presentation. So, we're going to start with 5 reasons why water is good. I've only picked 5. There's a lot more, but I didn't want to bore you with too many, so I'm sticking to 5. I'm going to share with you how much water you actually need to be drinking in a day, what's the best water for you to be drinking, so the best water for your body, and what to do if you really don't like water. So let's get started. Now, just to reassure you, I have done some research, and these are the 2 sources that I've used. So I've gone to medical news today and found some very, very nice information about water. And as part of my health coaching certification, I also have access to something called the Water Guide. So I'll be sharing information from there as well. So let's go. Now, a few facts about water. Did you know that about 60% of our body is made up of water? And that around 71% of the planet's surface is covered by water. This is why I said that water is it's vital. It is a very, very important thing in our world. So, the first reason why water is so good, it delivers oxygen throughout the body. Now, did you know that blood is more than 90% water and that it's obviously blood carries oxygen throughout the body? It flows throughout your body, and for as long as you're alive, you need oxygen for the different, things that are happening in the body. It needs oxygen to perform. It needs oxygen to create whatever it needs to create to keep you healthy and alive. So it's a very important reason why water is so good. It delivers oxygen throughout the body. Now, reason number 2 why water is so good. It boosts skin health and beauty. If your body or your skin is dehydrated, it's more vulnerable to skin disorders and premature wrinkling. So it's definitely a very good idea to stay hydrated so your skin can stay healthy and you stay beautiful. Reason number 3, water is so good. It cushions the brain, spinal cord, and other sensitive tissues. So again, if you're dehydrated, the brain will be affected. Water is used to create hormones and neurotransmitters that are used in the brain to perform properly. And So being dehydrated will have an effect on your thinking and your reasoning. So again, another reason to stay hydrated. Reason number 4, water is so good. The digestive system depends on it. Our bowel, the whole digestive system needs water to work properly. If again you are dehydrated, you may end up with constipation or a very acidic stomach. So again, staying hydrated helps the digestive system. It helps everything to work properly and everything to flow through as it should. Reason number 5, water is so good, and it's the last reason that I'll be sharing with you. It prevents kidney damage. Now, as you may know, kidneys, they do the filtering of the water that is in our body. So if they don't have enough water to, filter to go through them, then they can end up with kidney stones. You may end up on a dialysis and all these, horrible things. And as well, that your organs can just stop working because there's not enough clean, water going through your system. So again, it's so important to stay hydrated. It prevents kidney damage. And as you know, we all need our kidneys. So next, I am going to talk about how much water you actually need to be drinking. So how much water should you be drinking in a day? Well, the amount of water depends on you and how active you are. And whether you have a fever or anything like that. This formula that you see here is just a suggestion because again, it depends on you. You have to listen to your body as well to know whether or not it's hydrated. But the suggestion is that you drink between 65 ounces, which is about 2 liters, and here comes the formula, 0.65 times your body weight in pounds. So to give you an example, let's say you weigh about 150 pounds. Multiply that by 0.67 and you have 100 ounces. So that means that it's suggested that you drink between 65 ounces and 100 ounces. That would be about 2 liters to 3 liters. But it could be even more, if you're exercising, if you have a fever, and the body needs more water to be able to continue functioning as well as it should. So yeah, that's how much water you need to drink. And to be honest, there are many different formulas and suggestions all over the internet. But I just thought that this might be the easiest one for you to do because it's quite personalized. You can use your weight to determine how much water you need. And so if you have any questions about this, just get in touch with me. But I hope this was helpful. Now, how do you know that you're drinking enough water? First of all, your urine is light and not, really dark. If it is really dark, it just means that you've not been drinking enough. It also, you can also tell that you're drinking enough if you have a lot of urine when you do go to the toilet. And you have to go about every 2 to 3 hours. Now, if you're going more frequently than that, you might be drinking too much, or you might have a bladder infection or something like that. And obviously, if you're going only about once or twice a day, then you're definitely not drinking enough water. So, you know, these are the ways for you to determine whether or not you're drinking enough water. And also, I would say that, feeling clear headed, just feeling, well within yourself is definitely also a way of telling that your body is hydrated. Now, what is the best water to be drinking? Let's go through the list. So, let's start with tap water. As you may know, it is full of chemicals, which I'm not even going to go into detail how many, but we all know that it has chlorine in it, which is supposedly used to kill off any bacteria. I personally have never enjoyed the taste of tap water. I have always tried to stay away from it. Number two, bottled water. Don't even get me started on that. What I've learned is that most of the time, the water in the bottles is actually tap water that has been filtered. And then if you're using plastic bottles, about 80% of those bottles end up on landfills and polluting our planet. It takes about 1,000 years for a bottle to decompose. So definitely not a good option either. The best option, in my opinion, and based on the water guide, is to drink filtered water. Now, I'm not going to go into all the different types of ways that you can filter water. You can do your own research on that. But I would definitely encourage you to try and find out a filter that you resonate with, that you can afford, that you feel you can use to filter your water so you can be taking in some healthy water. I myself recently invested in a very nice filter, and I'll be telling you more about that maybe in another video. But I'm so happy that I was able to invest in that because it's something that I can keep for the rest of my life, and it will continue to give me and my family the healthy water that my body and their body needs. Now, what if you don't like water? I know that I've given you so many reasons why water is good for you, and how much you need to be drinking and what happens when you don't drink enough. But, what if you don't like water? The easiest thing to do is to flavor your water. You can use lemon, lime, cucumber, orange, or anything that you like, and to flavor your water to make it easier for you to drink. It's also really nice to add some mint leaves in there, just to make it very, very much refreshing, and also adds to healthy digestive system. What's also a very nice way, or something that might encourage you to drink more water, is to use like a fabulous glass, a really, really nice glass or a goblet. It just makes you feel good, and obviously drinking the water will make your body feel even better. And we have come to the end of my presentation. So in this presentation, I have shared with you the 5 reasons why water is so good. I have told you how much water it's suggested for you to be drinking in a day. I have shared with you what happens or how to determine that you're drinking enough water. I have shared with you what the best water is to be drinking, and please do your research and find the best filter for yourself. And I've also shared with you a few tips on what to do if you don't like water. So, if you have any questions, you'd like to know more, please do get in touch with me. You can email me at mimi@mireillelepelblad.com. And I would also love to have some feedback on how you thought this was, whether it was useful or not, and whether you have decided that you're going to start drinking more water because you may have realized that you're not drinking enough. So I hope you enjoyed this. And so bye for now.